Welcome back to the channel, buddy, and I hope you're doing fine. We continue playing Rogue Trader, and I really damn hope that we are already
I always have a backup
finishing
plan.
playing. I have a feeling, actually, that yeah, we are about to finish this game really damn soon enough. Okay. What? Ragged breath punctured the oppressive silence of the room. Someone is still alive. Tamaka, I do remember something like that. The main creature, as you fit, is still alive, as evidenced by its heavy breathing. It's a woman once sporting close cropped hair and equipped for battle, but how her skin is shredded by the metal sticking of her body in a dozen places. The mine woman? Her body does not appear to have any external injuries. It has been maimed from the inside out. This as if her flesh was transmutated into a metallic shape that then burst out of the skin and turned her internal organs into a bloody salves. Oh, some of her exposed bones have a metallic gleam to them, while the others still look natural. She was turning, or what? You who are that coat of arms ring a bell. Von Valasis, I'm not surprised to see you, as you may think. Who are you? The Nakia, Inquisitor Collide, and by the grace of Lord Inquisitor Kolkazar, the warden of the Epitaph 1 covert facility, or whatever left of it. What happened to you? I've been having trouble sleeping lately. Oh, you mean the metal thing in my body? It looks... I have no idea. It looks like something has gone terribly wrong in the crypt. Her voice becomes more serious and dry. The Auspex detected some unknown radiation and then everything went crazy. The Xenos didn't feel like sleeping in their coffins anymore. So they started trashing the place, and the pylon I was standing next to suddenly grew a dozen tentacles, and the one of them gazed me. I blacked out, and when I came to, I looked like I tried to give a burst to a shuttle. Looking for Kalkazar? Any ideas? At the facility in the crypt. Making preparations for emergency launch of the operation's final stage. At least I hope so, or else he'll already dead. Now I think about it, there are enough reasons to assume the latter. What facility? What operation? I guess you're still young if you don't know what that in this world. Whenever the big boys are and girls say the world facility, that almost always meant the colossal secret weapon capable of destroying worlds, and that's all you're going to get. It would be very disrespectful of me to spill a secret that so many have given their lives to protect. You fucking stubborn asshole. I may be your final chance to do whatever you're doing. Have I started your curiosity? Then I'd like my favor returned. There is a pack of law in my breast pocket. Give me one and you can keep the rest. I'm feeling very generous today. Take out the pack of law out of the, I guess, like cigarettes, yeah? Good. You're old enough to know what these are for, aren't you? Stick one and the two between my teeth and light up the other. Just make sure you do it right way around. Let's try to persuade her. Let's be straight with each other. You have nothing to hide now that you are dying. What's going on in this place? Yeah, succeeded. Straight up. Let's give it a try. I've taken a shine to you for some reason. One day, Xavier decided to immortalize himself in history and rather extravagant way. All for the Imperium's sake, of course, but then things didn't go as expected, even though we expected that they wouldn't. And now you'd better get far away from here, because whatever happens next, I doubt you're going to like it. Or you can go down there if you have the guts. Maybe you'll immortalize yourself too. That's what I would do, but I'm insane. So I'm not the best example to follow. So about the law stick? Your stick or law stick, I don't understand. I guess law stick. Give the dying woman her law. Enjoy. People say it's bad for your health. I'd better be careful. Oh yeah, you do. Tell me, why does my coat of arms look familiar to you? Oh, I should know. It was a uniform my agents were. The ones I've sent with Kalkazar took an interest in her ladyship Theodora retinue. They didn't wear them for long, though. When I presented Theodora with Kalkazar's ultimatum, she purged her retinue of our operatives. I'm fairly certain Theodora would have preferred to have my head as well, but Lord Inquisitor recalled me here to guard his treasure cave, just in case Theodora decided to return for what she thought was hers. The Drukhari started causing trouble. How did your people infiltrated her? Feint, a deception, a game of double and triple crosses. When they told her they intend to take their revenge on Kalkazar, she believed them. She was just too eager to get back at the locked Inquisitors for taking her clever archmaker's advisor, Amrant. Do you know Conrad Wardweir? Not sure if he's still alive, but back then he was Theodor's master of whisper. In theory, he should have been one to out my operatives as a spies. But instead he thought that they were his chance to pull off a brilliant plot and prove to his mommy how great in her he would become. It's true what they say about blondes. Every other one is a thick and minus. What was the ultimatum you gave Theodora? Merely a message saying that her dirty secret was now our dirty secret. She was the first to visit Epitaph, and she found something here, something too good even for someone of her exalted status. Rogue traders are not allowed to have such a toys, and I relate the most exact coordinates down to the last digit after the decimal point to Lord Inquisitor. Drukhari have come to this world. Why? Xenofreaks, my favorite partners. They had a crucial role to play in the operation that you mustn't know anything about. Their visit to Epitaph have left me with so many unforgettable moments. We were ordered not to fire on them first, but to split them into atoms if their skinny asses deviated so much as single degree from their approved flight path. I swear, it was as if those fools were trying to get shot at with their half-witted provocations. They even had a nickname for me, almost witch. A compliment, I guess. I'm Legrand von Valancius, Theodoros here. You'll have to excuse me for not looking surprised. My facial nerves seem to be partially paralyzed. But I gather as much. I'd hardly mistake you for our spectacular void she-wolf after all. And if she were alive, she definitely would come here in person. So you're here. Well, at least not Conrad. Why does one from Theodore's written remember her visit in this system? I can give you two versions of the truth, the sugar-coated one and the honest one. The sugar-coated one version is that Once Theodora realized just what she had in her hands, she deemed it a matter of the utmost secrecy and mind-locked the memories of all members of her crew. The honest version is that she mind-locked the important people as and disposed of the rest. Theodora depressurized compartments by entire blocks, casting and unwanted witnesses out into the void. She needed to free up space in her holds for the spoils anyway. Lore Imperium failed, really? Okay. What do we do with her? I suggest granting the Acolyte Emperor's peace. No, now for our years of working together. You've always been so sentimental, so attached to your colleagues, your hair, your eyes. Oh, I'm sorry. Is it still a sore point? I leave her to die. Her lips move slightly, as if trying to whisper something, but the shock mutes them, turning her voice into a gurgle. Her body, mindless and desperate, is only prolonging the pointless agony by clinging to its last bleeding shreds of life. Yeah, you deserve it.
Rise to the top, or get
Suffer a
left in the
little bit
dust.
That was a problem for you.
Judging by the imposing design of those obelisks, this passage lists a tomb intended for Xenos of higher status. Okay. Okay. And there is some structures. Whoa. Whoa. Hell is those sounds?
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Yeah, some sounds. Full auto shotgun. This weapon has a burst attack for AP with rate of fire equal to the numbers of shells in the magazine. How many in the magazine? 6. Whenever the wielder used it, they become staggered for 1 round. Reload costs 3 AP. Not worth it at all. Sanguine Thirst. These power X deal additional damage to bleeding targets. If it's the first attack against the bleeding target, this attack has no cooldown. Access have special movement. Okay, so that's not bad. Blood Fury Claw. Whenever the wearer kills an enemy with melee attacks, the attack limit is removed until the end of their turn. But every one of their attack also deals 10% of the wearer's maximum wounds, direct damage to the wearer. Meh. But this one is actually not bad. 12 additional damage, bleeding enemies. Or you have 1 base damage for each from a negative effect and each trauma on the target. Okay, let's put this one on. No, I guess Solomon have perfect double barrel shotgun. Even no armor band. Still a good
Keep
one.
your wits about you.
Yeah, I love that. I'm not quite sure that. Yeah. Ooh, look at that. Oh, wait a minute. How? The spider. Yeah, I guess the spider. It's called the spider. This one. Cryptogematic Sentinel. Oh. Oh, that's a lot. 6 deflection, 130 armor. This one will, yeah, this gun sting. This one as well. Murder's Demise. For 2 rounds creates a 4x4 area which reduces perception of every enemy inside unless they pass willpower test resistance. Annihilation. This creature teleports to attackers with 12 self-radius and strikes, dealing rendering damage. 50% targets maximum wound and knocking the target prone for 1 round unless they pass toughness resistance tests with minus 50 penalty. If the target successfully passes resistance tests, the strike deals normal weapon rendering damage. Oh, how nice. Abrasive, more. Well, at least deck blight. Necrons. I don't mind to get rid of Blight and Deathmark. The Warriors. Anyone here? Yeah, another one Blight and Deathmark. Okay. Oh, this is gonna sting, I guess. Okay. We need those buffs. We need to start doing something. I hope you're not teleporting. Ow! Okay. Ow.
The Triarch is eternal.
How nice. Okay, Henry.
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
Let's see to it. Naturally. Let's see to it.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
No, you're not moving anywhere.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Let's do some damage.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
And let's start dealing some damage. Because I need to get rid of him ASAP. Oh, we cannot cut now.
If I may.
Can you please maybe? Oh, you're not in range, so maybe like no. As well, will not walk properly. Sorry. Ooh, what's that? Let me see. Too fast to die. You dodged 500 enemy attacks with your party members. Nice. I guess.
Wolves reign!
Let's fire.
So
a little
it
bit.
shall be.
20. Not doing this one. 13. Really? Okay,
Wolves
screw it.
reign!
Stay here until all this. fuck's going on?
Cubs play.
That was 47%.
Wolves reign.
Please. At least like that. Thank you. That was absolutely useless money, I'm fine. You're not doing anything, you'll stay here. Henrix will have that done soon
It's as
enough.
good as done.
And continue doing damage to this.
Will not undo me.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
No.
I'll see to it personally.
Oh, and you're still
I'll
alive.
make it happen.
You can move, I guess, here and actually you can kill Cass.
On it.
She suffered a little bit. How far you need to move?
My vow is to serve.
Again, forgot to change the. Yeah, okay. We can blind this guy. Yeah. Are you blinded? Yeah, blinded. Nice. At least like that.
Advancing.
95%. Thank you.
Running
Charge.
binaric override.
Really? You failed? Who can shoot?
Abide in the host.
No!
Settlement commences.
That hurts. So we need an Henrix here as well. But first of all, I've moved you already. Okay.
But of
Yes,
course,
next turn
Lord
we will
Captain.
use- Do we need this one?
For the
Yeah.
throne's glory.
We definitely need this one.
I need a foothold.
Can you please finish off this guy?
Holy terror, smite your
not yet.
enemies.
Perfect. We
I
can
won't object to
disable
it.
3 of you, which is great. Can I kill Cassie? Yes, I can.
Naturally.
Let's
Go on,
start
beast.
sending Raven there. What else?
But of
And
course,
just for-
Lord Captain.
For safety reasons in here, and I guess
I won't object
this
to
one
it.
will go. Ooh, some more. Not good. Not good. Oh, not good. Too much. There's the mice. Okay. Stop doing this.
The dynasty will rise again.
His debuffs is actually awful. Okay, Cassia. My darling. I need you to move somewhere here and I guess give... No. Wait a minute. What about we move you here? And that's it.
Step aside. The navigator is coming.
Like that.
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
The great sleep is over.
Okay, you will start moving there. Get rid of this guy.
None can do this better than a warrior of the All-Father. So it shall be.
20% white win.
Wolves
This
raise.
song.
Insignificant. My hand is thunder. My strike is ruin. Corpse play. I have become the All-Father's worthy instrument.
Yeah, not a lot. What can I say? Not a lot. Solomon! Oh, my man.
One of us would be enough.
Advanced trucking. And
Let's test our
let's hope
skills,
that later
Gleito.
we'll be able to run. Oh. Oh. That's good.
Gleito, we're
Come on,
undertaking
Gleito,
this
come on.
task.
You'll be able to. Come on. Only 42? Really? Okay, roll.
One of us would be enough. The order is clear.
To move forward. Later you'll be
Let's
done
test our
apart if
skills,
you'll say
Gleito.
that. Oh, he is going to. No, he didn't react. Looks like he didn't.
Gleito,
And
we're undertaking this
just
task.
to get away from this guy. And now, just start doing some stuff later. Missed.
I'll see to it personally.
That's blighted immortal.
Me?
Good.
If you insist, Lord Captain. I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
These two action points to do something. No. Too early to use final style.
It's as good as done.
Too far away. Like that? Oh, I can do it. Oh. I can get you actually. Okay,
I'll make
let's
it
get
happen.
rid of this guy. Mortals. Doing that. I don't want them to do some damage.
I'll see to it personally.
Can we do myself?
I'll make it happen.
almost in the position. Yeah, we have a swing. So we are going to charge here.
Heavy is the tread of his faithful.
Come on.
Combat is an equation. Your life is a negligible variable. Functions successfully terminated.
I can
The Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all.
let's start doing damage to blood. Almost done. And I guess it's barely. Okay, Henrik's. Man.
Everyone, step
Pascal
aside.
don't have Ward of the Emperor yet. And I need him to have this one.
For the throne's glory.
1, 2. Now charge.
Let's see to it. Nothing stands against me.
Good.
I won't object to it. Be gone.
It's off. Can we infibble this guy?
Let's see to it.
Can. Where's the
Your turn.
echo? Move there. Okay, that'll do. Oh, some more. Yeah, that's later.
We are infinite.
Well, at least you're summoning only blighted Necrons. That's not that scary. And we are actually...
Battlefields are always drowned in scarlet.
We'll be doing a lot of damage.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
Let's make some opportunities. I'll see to it. Your end was inevitable.
One.
I'll paint your death in colors.
On it.
Three.
I'll see to it personally.
Yeah, I know the veil.
It's as good as done. I'll make it happen.
Cassia? No, Cassia will do some.
Isn't this a job for the serfs? If I may? I am a navigator, not a servitor. Me? If you insist, Lord Captain. Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Okay, almost done with the big boy. Nice. Okay.
I
At last.
challenge you, you damn get. Thunder! My strike is ruin! See, I have become the All-Father's worthy instrument! Wolves, you will not undo the icy bite of death! None can do better than a warrior of the All-Father! The fame-hungry come!
Mortal.
Vengeance will be swift.
Warriors. Now, Solomon. I guess you will be the one who will finish off this guy.
The guilty will fall.
Nice! Now all we need
Understood.
to do is just finish off all of those. And we have decent equipment for that.
Moving
Yeah,
into
like
position. The Lex is inescapable. One of us would be enough. Let's test our skills, Kaito.
Hello? Let's give them
Here's
the
my
person.
perfect moment.
She'll be doing the same thing.
Be careful not to cross my gaze.
Oh, there is none.
Face the Navigator's might. Me? Witness the fury of House Orselio. If I may, try to die with grace, at least. Isn't this a job for the... As duty demands. I am a navigator.
This guy. And maybe we can lure you out.
Isn't this a job for the...
Okay. Some damage.
If only that were possible.
Can we? No, definitely not. And we don't have the good shooting
Taking
units.
calculated risk is my second nature.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around. Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
I'll see to it personally.
Veil is mostly done.
Who if not me?
Nice damage. Now charge. And finish up.
Cogitation failed. Awakening
Someone
cannot
else. Oh. Okay.
familiar activated. Setting target parameters. Protect familiar units.
Pascal skip. Glato is going for the target. This guy only will stand up.
The wolf is on the hunt.
Ooh. Okay. Well, I guess we can now. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. I can get into the close combat with this guy. Yeah. Absolutely forgot about dash.
So it shall be.
Hello.
Cubs reassemblement commencing. Wolves rise to become the All-Father's worthy instrument!
Stay down.
By claw and
finish
fang,
this guy
the
off.
foe will be torn asunder! None can do this! Feel the icy bite of death!
Come on.
Give this task to someone lesser.
Oh my goodness. Just
Hold the formation.
still freaking alive. Okay. Let's
Mere pain won't stop me. I'll make it happen. Another enemy down.
Okay. Let war befell Zanwozi. Yekmet dynasty. Sleep is nearing its end and Haldon returns. In my vestment of shame, I peer into the stormy horizon of the future. You notice the convulsion of the Xenos limbs, the light flickering in his eyes. Perhaps something went wrong during the monster's awakening from the stars, damaging its engrams and pulling him into madness. Die already. May Tachonic wind carry my words. May Tachonic wind carry my words. May the ocean of subatomic resonance reflect it, and may it resound until the world grows old. Let the Yechmet dynasty be cursed. A terrible rumble comes from somewhere deep inside the crypt as soon as the green fire goes out and the fallen warrior eyes. The glow of the glyphs upon the walls become chaotic and disarrayed. Something just broke irreparably in this crypt. Okay.
I always keep my options open.
That's Inquisitors, and absolutely no help of you. Activate the shield. Lord Inquisitor is expecting the rock crater below. Oops, all this stuff. Yeah, let's just continue. Let's just go down, deal with it, and be done with it. Necrons. Oh yeah, the freaking monolith. The actual monolith. It's awakening. Don't tell me I'm going to fight the monolith. Then. What? Reality bubbles before you and bursts with an agonizing shriek. A few silhouettes now stand in your way. Three of them seem to have your face, and yet the differences are striking. Each has a mark by other accomplishments and different experiences, making you feel like the protagonist of a tale about a pair that twins separated at birth. Merciful reflection. If you are a sentient creature and not mere Eidolons, I suggest you back down without a fight. I didn't come here to claim your lives. Cursed reflection, my master, changer of ways. Is this your making? No, I can feel it is not. You are not playing tricks on me. You are sending me prey for great sacrifice. Glorious reflection. Is this some iconic lesson in what is going on? I should be looking in the mirror a little less, or perhaps try to look at myself from the outside. Or is this a hint that I am my own worst enemy? I shall ponder this in my mirror. Look where your giggles came from. The blatant abuse of the fabric of existence is causing the modes of reality to flare up. You see mirages of the coronal expanse in their glow, at last past recognition by the decisions you have made, or could they have made some other votes? Okay. The situation has just become complicated. How are we going to resolve it? I'm afraid we have no choice but fight. What is hidden in this world impels the millions of lives for which I am responsible. For they say I will crush my opponent unless you are retreat without fight. Curse reflection, but I see we are outnumbered compared to your doppelganger. I think it would be wise to join forces. Topple your first and then resolve the conflict between those who survived. Oh, shenanigans. Zing shenanigans. Glorious. I concur. We'll finish off the one with the biggest retinue first and then decide who's... Yeah, they're all against me. Yeah, let's try. I'm giving you a chance to settle this affair peacefully and avoid self-destruction in every sense of this word. If more than one Volances walks away from here, the spoils will have to be shared. A rogue trader never shares.
I'll make an example out of you.
Here we go again.
Oh, Vera. Glorious reflection. A blot. Okay, this could be slightly problematic. Okay, Abelat, we will cover you with Ulfakian, that's fine. Solomon will be here with Glato. I guess Ekon need to be over here. Pascal. There, there's one there. Kasia there. Something like that? You are. Yeah, you're close combat. You are. Close combat as well, but you're. Oh. May choose an ally, including themselves, to grant them 20 bonus to all their character for 2 rounds, affect fates if the target falls prone. Ooh. Okay. This one is more skin. Yeah. We need to deal with him as fast as possible. And Dira.
They who discern the future on the battlefield. Ah! Ah! Ah!
With purpose.
Where are you running? Huh?
Poised for action.
Whoa.
One step ahead.
Okay. And you've done nothing. Okay, Glato.
Glato, we're undertaking this task. I'll take it as a priority. No heretic escapes punishment. The order is clear.
I defy you.
Not bad. Reload. Oh, I forgot to activate this one. No, let it just stay here for a while.
If I
Henrik.
may.
Here you go.
But of course, Lord Captain. I won't object to it.
Still have Ward of the Emperor to do. This one.
I am a navigator, not a servitor. Do not dare ask.
Wait a minute. This guy.
Bloodied,
Yeah.
yet still standing.
Me? If you
So
insist,
that
Lord
you
Captain.
would take more damage.
A tactically sound approach.
What lots. Yeah, of course, later.
My ears are ringing.
And you're running away. I need to get rid of you. Oh my god.
You clearly are outmatched.
Okay, now
Let's see to it. Naturally.
shield, hammer, enfeeble those two.
Let's see to it.
Need it. Go there. I forgot to use heals, but fine.
Brace yourself, Abelard.
Now
But of course, Lord
heal for
Captain.
you. Mm, yeah, why not?
I'll put my psychic abilities to use.
Reading damage to bulk.
Let's do something like that.
imperative dictates. Unpleasant.
Unpleasantly saying.
My vow is to serve.
Okay. Yep, bleed not target.
Just a minor setback.
Okay.
Didn't flinch.
Cassia. Immediate turn.
Emperor,
Yeah,
give me
like that.
strength. I'm not accustomed to being
Now,
ordered
revert to more
around.
conservative tactics.
Now. Let's move here, I guess.
I'll see to it
Let's
personally.
use the Inquisitor's Tenet.
I'll make it happen.
Increase damage.
I'll see to it
And let's
personally.
start dealing damage to this guy, because this guy is really scary.
Yeah!
400. I can
Accept your
finish him off
lot.
like that. Yeah, nice.
Time to prove my mettle.
Let's try and do something with the deer.
I have become the All-Father's worthy
Actually,
instrument!
not bad.
Stop mocking me.
Skitya! My Keramite hide is strong!
Unexpected, yeah? Vera.
See how the wolf succeeds! So it shall. My hand is thunder!
The whispers
My
call to me.
strike is ruin! I hunger for
Ooh,
battle.
why are you doing like this? Why are you doing those moves? Yeah, fine. That's fine, that's fine, that's absolutely fine.
I've never felt pain like this.
And she's
I
almost
say
dead.
bite of death!
Ow! You also have more than me. That's fine. This guy is also doing a
No
lot of
foe
damage.
too great.
It only knows no pain.
Okay, I'm fine with that one. Oh, yeah, you'll try to do something special? Really?
Contemplate your weakness.
Oh, Echo. Oh, breaks broke through. Oh, you bastard. Okay. And you're not related to stand up. Okay. Know what
Understood.
I can do actually? I got it.
Accepted.
I could use some help.
No help to you, my friend. No help to you. Can you? Oh, you're not attacking me, okay. But I will watch you now.
Isn't this a job for the serfs? If I may?
2, 3. Let's finish off this guy. I don't want to deal with him anymore. The heretic.
One less.
Bye. Now. Additional damage. Curse.
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
And double blow. 1. And
Isn't
2.
this a job for the serfs?
Good? Yeah, I guess good.
I'm afraid not.
Oh! Later is down. Oh. Okay. You guys will deal with Adira. I need to go here. Oh no, that's Henry's. So you are going to deal with Adira.
Get me a
She's a
target.
witch, you're an inquisitor. Do what you must do. Goodbye.
Throne take you. Let's see to it.
Just in case
For the
you
throne's
can palm off the
glory.
Emperor. Boss guy just woke up. You have the curse and yeah, those two.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
Another double
If I
blow.
may.
I defy you.
Nice.
I'll
And
show
I
you
can
why
actually
navigators
finish you
are
off with
feared.
leg run. You know what?
Who, if not me?
I'm going to do it. properly. 1, 2, and now like this. Yeah, like 900. Yeah. 737 damage. Nice. Okay. We're done here. What do we have? What's this? Life draining sword. Ugh. 912? On successful hits with this sword, the target must pass toughness resistance test with -5. On failure, the target suffers the bleeding effect and veil degradation increased by its heretical. Will the restores wounds 25 of the damage dealt to the bleeding target. S. Heretical medium armor. Go away. Oh, we need to. Yeah. One breaker maul. Blech. To strike and pole sword. The wielder successfully parries with this pole sword. They immediately counter attack. 30% to parry. A successful hit with this power sword. The target suffers -10 to weapon skills. Not bad. Vehicle revolver. Each round the wearer's dodge increased by 10%. This effect resets after any attack made under the. We have the same one. No. Where is the... Oh, you have some injuries. Yeah, we need to tend those wounds. Yeah. Wait, this is the one? Plasma cells overcharged. Yeah. So we would do double damage. What do you have on you? 40, 20 dodge against enemies with perception lower than the dance again. I can grab this one actually. It's that eruption. All target hit by this weapon area attack deal 25 energy to everyone into silvers. Nah. Medium armor. Nothing interesting now. Okay.
Semi-autonomous tech familiar enabled.
I can see bright colors again.
Initiating bioreformation protocol. A wound?
Okay.
I didn't notice.
Of course you didn't. Of course, my man. And I do believe you. I do believe you.
Let us not door.
Yeah, give me whatever you have here. Maybe something interesting. What's that? Against Xenos enemies and hit chance. Meh. Lightning arc, 18 power level, 20 power. Not bad, but I cannot say that's the best one. Ooh, look at that. Something in there. Long last sniper. We're not going to use it. Elusive effect after the attack from cover. Dodge reduction. Nah. Melter charge. We even need the melter charges. Ooh, something down there.
Is there money to be made?
Ooh. Totally forgot about you. Oh yeah, you're the pyro guy. Hard carb scale armor. 15 dodge reduction. The wearer gains 15% dodge reduction for 1 round if they move at least 3. Okay, and some dodge. Then power level. No, that's not it. Where is the... Okay. Ascending and ascending. This one is the solar stuff, I guess. so we will not be using. We already have those, so meh. Okay, some level ups really fast, guys. And let's go. I guess it's... Ooh.
The Inquisition taught me many things.
The machine god grants me insight.
Eliminate. Okay. Oh, again. Yeah, okay. Sorry. Skip it. Don't know what it is all about, but yeah, fine.
Rise to the top, or get left in the
Here,
dust.
some goods. Oh, plasma. Hello. Each of a single attack against and what? Each of the single attacks against 10% gains 10% damage for each navigator. But the plasma, we will check it out right now. Every attack action with this plasma has a separate cooldown. All of its plasma guns attacks action can be used in a single turn. Ooh. Oh, let's try it, I guess. I don't know.
I always have a backup plan.
Anything else? There's way down. This one is closed. Yeah, okay, so we need to go here. What's that? Gains 0. Number of unyielding beacon chance of damage. That's for Avalanche. We don't have it. Okay. We will not be able to get in there like that easily.
I always keep my options open.
Easily done.
There are the list. Open the pocket of repository. Yeah. Open. Ooh, hello. What's that? Something. Whenever I use the following, okay. Psychic powers, they can trigger one of the following: 50% chance to reduce AP cost and decrease value degradation, chance to perform the psychic power as usual, and 25 chance to increase the value degradation by 3 and reset the cooldowns on the attacks. Ooh. If the value degradation is increased to 15 or beyond, this effect triggers perils of the ones that... Yeah. Okay. Not interested. Attacks by this X deal additional damage equal to 5% of the target's maximum wounds. This bonus is applied to each enemy only once per round. Fine. Get it. I guess we don't need you to fire with this heavy bolt every time.
Keep your wits about you.
This Explorator is blessed with multifunctionality.
This one will not work anymore? No. Oh. We're progressing according to the plan. Our troops have already reached the target. I still wonder what is this all about? Why he's going? I'm really doubt that he would like to just destroy the Necrons. He's up to something.
Let us not dawdle.
Something really bad. Okay, who is going to? Well,
Both strong and wise is Ulfar.
yeah, nice. Ulfa didn't receive any damage. That's good. What's that? Disruptive web of blood. Okay.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Yeah, some goods. Whoa.
Focus,
okay.
Van Kellogg's. Focus.
centuries of service and practice.
We need to remove those.
I'm listening.
Easy, actually.
He's weak.
1,
I needed that.
2.
System shutdown is premature.
Your assistance is much appreciated.
We have so much of the 8 kits. Those 8 kits, I don't know. Do we even need that much?
Processing data from tech familiar. No medic I needed. Just give me
There
some
was
knowledge.
an issue in the very beginning. But now it's definitely not an issue. Okay, some tech priests. Come on. Epitaph. Now I guess we will have all the answers, yeah? Oh, more questions, which is most probably. Oh. They're not trying to kill me. Like, immediately kill me. But I am trying to turn on all the stuff. Yeah, of course, for the greater good, you're trying to turn on just to have some information
I always
about
keep
this
my
one,
options
and
open.
the knowledge is power. Yeah, we know that. If you're not trying to get rid of it, we're in a big trouble. You came at just the right moment, your lordship. You earned Lord Inquisitor's trust. I sometimes regret the time license isn't virtually recognized by the Emperor. It truly deserves the honor. Master Van Calox, I'm pleased to see you. How was your journey? Illuminating, Lord Inquisitor. Henrik Stone would have frozen anyone else solid, but not Alcazar. What are you doing here? Exactly what my duties dedicate, saving the Imperium. Isn't it obvious? Yeah. I still have... Is that what you are here for? What is it? We call it a shard, and yes, you have noted quite aptly, it is the reason I am here. This construct contains an ancient, or rather pre-ancient, being of cosmic power. They were called the Ktan. The entity is currently trying to escape, and I'm here to color it. Color, not destroy, not to contain, color it. Alcazar notes at the giant device whose design clearly points to it having been brought into the crypt from the outside. So this is the our vessel's spirit, basically. What is this Ktan shard and what it's doing now? A specimen of an ancient predator race, the Devourers of Pulsar, who feasted on star systems. Reality itself bent to their powers, but many millennia ago an ancient Xenos race managed to defeat them, shatter them into pieces and lock them away in prisons like this one you see before you. And do you think you stand a chance against such power? Do you mean to say that human is not capable of such a feat? But I'm not just a human, I'm an instrument of the Emperor's will, one of many, and the Imperium is omnipotent. If I were to fail, another would follow my footsteps. That is how humanity makes the impossible possible. With the hands of particular people, the particular circumstances, your skepticism is unwarranted. Oh no, it is. How will taming this creature will help save the humanity? Over my years of service, I have come to realize that the main problem that humanity faces in this war is the imbalance in power. Our opponents are not races or nations, but incomprehensible monsters, and it is high time we acquire one of our own. My yoke will bind this creature and make it a chained god serving the Emperor. That is not the full extent of my vision. There are other shards similar to this one, scattered across the galaxy. I plan on seeking them out and confining them all inside the yoke. Each conquested monstrosity will bolster our defense. The Solomon, the protocols dedicate that the Inquisition is beyond the authority of the Adeptus Arbites, but not only have you put yourself above the Lex Imperialis, an angry growl creeps into Solomon's voice, you are playing a god. I swore to keep order in the Imperium, and now I'm just supposed to stand by and watch you do this? No. I have too many questions. Given the circumstances of our meeting, I do not see why I should hide anything. I seriously doubt you will share this information with anyone else, for one reason or another. And this was a threat just now. How did this thing end up in your possession? Thanks to your predecessors, I arrived in the Expanse and the call of an explorator's fleet to deal with Archmagus Amaranth heresy. But I quickly came to realization that Kronos Expanse problems run much deeper than tech heresy. Unprecedented piracy running wild, blatant smuggling of Xeno artifacts, willful and impetuous rogue traders, and growing threat of the ruinous powers, all this in the region that the Drukhari consider their domain. Frankly, I consider purging the entire expanse. It would have been much easier to burn down this whole tangle to threats and corruption. But the web of spies that I had woven presented me with much more interesting and radical solution. While investigating Amaranth's connection, I turned my eye to Theodora von Valancius, who ultimately gave me the shot. How was Theodora involved? She most probably she found the way here. Theodora's instincts were uncanny. She spent decades hunting for keys that could open the dimensional gate, and if she knew that there was something incredible waiting for her on the other side, her ladyship was lucky enough to discover the shards during one of their expeditions. A trophy that was too much for her to handle. Archmagus Amaranth studied it on the Theodora's behalf, creating weapons in exchange for access to the dangerous relic, but their research was too primitive and unambitious compared to the true power contained inside the shard. I had one of my acolytes, Tanaka, send her spies to the Theodora. They infiltrated rogue traders' retinue, earned their trust, and reported to me about the magnificent objects. The rest was trivial. I seized Epitaph and laid down the conditions to our further coexistence. She was wise enough to concede defeat with dignity. I commenced Operation Precious Sentinel. I left the garrison on Epitaph, took the key to the dimensional gate from Theodora, sealed at the gate, and started the creation of the yoke. I kept Theodora and her heirs in my sight, just in case. Not long before her death, I assigned Henrix to her and ordered her to rendezvous with him on Rikat Minoris, but your lordship inherited him instead. I admit I was aware of it. Theodora managed to keep her secrets up her sleeve. Henrix lip curls. It is unfortunate that I was not privy to all the details of this plan. What is the yoke? Containment device similar to this one, except better. The yoke was devised by the brightest minds of two races using ancient wisdom for long gone Xenos civilization, a prisoner capable not only holding the Ecton shard but also controlling it while releasing fractions of its being. An instrument of obedience and destruction, a masterpiece whose creation required immense effort. It was made on Euphrates II, a captured Amaranth student, Axiomantha. and she passed all of her mentioned drafts to me. The one overseeing the process was none other than your acquaintance, the tech priest Cubis Delphin. His fall was regrettable. It seems that unorthodox, daring things he did at my best drove him to break his vows and sink into heresy. But the human mind could never have comprehended this shard alone. And thus I appealed to the inhuman mind, struck a deal with the Drukhari. Pascal saying, Depth of Sacrament and Secrets of Adeptus Mechanicus registered. Initiating the devout tech priest to commit heresy registered. Inciting a devout tech priest to commit heresy registered. Blasphemous merchant of sacred technologies with forbidden ones registered. Further transgression registration discontinued. The drill on Pascal's mechanized screech and fury. You collaborated with Drukhari. Alas, the operation demanded it. Thoughts the agents of one my acolyte, Emelina, I contacted Ahan Yermeris and made a pact. I gave her access to the technologies contained with this relic and destroyed her rivals in the Cabal. She would relay information on their raids to my spies, and I would solve the problem. In exchange, her homunculus, the ones forged the yoke for me. Of course, you remember there was in the last defense of homunculus, there was a round breakthrough in the roof and there was something standing and it was taken away through the roof. There was this episode, I do remember. Of course I did not let him near the shard itself, but Reza set up a laboratory for him on Quetzalcoatl. Yeah, it was Quetzalcoatl. It was safer that way. All the pieces were contributing to my plan, but none had enough information to comprehend the entirety of it. Henrik cringes at Calcazas. Was your disposal of Emelina like unwanted rubbish, like waste material, after all years of faithful service to the Golden Throne? Xavier. Unfortunately, I had to send Emelina away and remove her from the board. A shrewd woman of principle. I used to value those qualities for hers, but suddenly they started to get in the way of my plan. It would have been safer to eliminate her before she could figure out what was going on, but I must have grown miserly over the years and was lost to part with a good agent, or perhaps I was simply being sentimental. Why do the Drukhari want the shard? It's one of the most complicated and perfect creations of the race, much older than the Drukhari. It is no mere object, but a treasure trove to technology. A wise master could uncover many secrets simply by observing it. Nothing can excuse concern with inhumans. Trust me, your lordship. The threat of the aliens pales in comparison to the posed by ruinous powers. Your Maris could plunder 1,000 walls, but she is not all around the crew. She was a great danger to her own kin as she was to the Imperium. The disruption she caused among the Drukhari was only to our benefit. She intended to trigger a powerful disjunction in Komarov, thereby destroying her rival and elevating her own cabal in the process. Knowing full well how precious her grand plan was, I made no attempt to talk her out of it. While with a little luck, we would have need worry about Komarov influence. It was dark day when you dropped off under the tail of your rotten wombed mother, your loathsome traitor. While we were fighting to exterminate the Xenos, you were busy carousing with them. And had I known sooner, I would have ripped your pitch black heart right out of your chest. I really believe that. Since we are being so candid, I must note that you proved to be much less convenient tool than I had anticipated. This new information, says Pascal, about the pact combined with the astral observation data collected in the star system resolves the inconsistent identified earlier. Unique Xavier Calcazar stands accused of stealing the astropathic records of the Cognizance fleet, and I also believe the first stars had been abducted by Drukhari, that he helped them. I'm amazed by your analytical powers. Yes, indeed. Stars to feed the shard. The Cabal, yeah, exactly. The Cabal of the Riven Tempest could steal them and bring them here, but it was imperative to preserve the exact energy parameters so as not to trigger the object's premature detonation. I procured the necessary information to on suitable stars from the Explorators Fleet Data Scriptorium. Registering Category 1 Blasphemy. Unique Xavier Calcazar hereby sentenced to intravitreal dissection and study. Upon the cessation of vital functions, the unit remains might be disposed in disgrace. The denizens of Rykard system, Sentinel Sprite, and all the other starless worlds, you were the one who sentenced them to death by sending the Drukhari after the Suns. Well noted. Yes, I acted as the executioner, as regrettable as those losses were. However, to overestimate the importance to the Imperium would have been folly. Every single day humanity pays far more terrible price than that must be brought to an end. And then it take you to decide to get rid of your Xenos allies. There was no more need for them seen. As the yoke was almost completed and the situation was escalating out of control, Theodore was dead, the cult of Final Dawn had reared its head and was preparing to strike. The Eumeries had forgotten her place. She was putting forward too many eliminations requests, and when I told her to grab her appetite, she retaliated. The death of Rykard stars was timed to occur when Master Von Kalox would be on the planet. The Archon wanted to rob me one of my agents and send a message. What? Rykard's son vanished because of me? And then the Coronos Expanse was engulfed in flames. I had to rush the operation and declare sector-wise martial law. The web gate of Humerus' warriors had been using destroyed and the facility on the Quetzalcoatl raised. I evacuated the half of Yoke and the Tervanias had completed, but was too late to retrieve the second half from Euphrates 2. Kirby's Delphim revealed the Uluran the Cruel where he should strike, and that almost spelled the end of Operation Precious Sentinel. I appreciate your efforts in resolving this problem. In fact, you turned out to be much more useful than Theodora ever was. I see. Seeing that inhabitants of this place almost kill you, I guess that something went wrong with this plan of yours. Not at all. Operation Precious Sentinel is in its final stage. The increase in Xenos activity is a vexing yet trivial development in the grand scheme of things. They were supposed to guard the device, but they slept through the intrusion, and only Ktan-shot emanations could make them stir. So they are trying to keep this thing there, inside. Theodora's research destabilized the Shard's prison, and my project only made it worse. Whenever particles of Tan-Shard's energy seeps out, many curious phenomena occur. The destruction of Crypt, the warped reality. When I tame the monster, I will order to stop disrupting the law. You will not. I will not let him. And that brings us to the most interesting part of our conversation. You know my plan, so now I want to know yours. Will you admit that I am the right and join me in the undeniably ambitious act, or will you try to stop me? I will be upfront with you. If it is the latter, I will be forced to remove you. But I'm sure you realize that already. Listen to yourself. What you are planning is heresy. Enough, Legrand. It will only be heresy if I lose. I will prevail it. It will be a triumphant feat in the name of saving humanity from the horrors of this universe. And I will not lose. No, dude. I will not let you bring this insane plan. Henrix, eliminate the Rogue Trader. Say nothing. After a brief pause, Henrix nods and responds gravely. I no longer recognize your authority, Lord Inquisitor. My apologies. Yeah. In that case, Henrix von Kallax, in the name of the Emperor, I hereby revoke your inquisitorial privileges and declare your excommunicate traitores. The punishment for your heresy is death. I bid you farewell. The Inquisitor nods calmly. There is not a shred hatred or disappointment on his face. Farewell, then. I'm glad you have made your acquaintance, Legrand, despite everything. Eliminate the Rogue Trader.
Your arrogance will be your downfall.
Crush them!
What do we have here? Ooh. Veteran. Mystic. There will be a bunch more. And of course. Oh my goodness, those stats. Deals 3 damage and grant them stacking chance to stun enemy for 1 turn each point. The enemy's deflection. Force, use the Force Sword. Okay, so where is Legrand? Here is Everson defense on. I cannot move you too far away, Henrix. I'll go there, Hector there, Pascal here. Vengeance will go there because you will stay here, you will stay here, you will stay here. And Pascal can stay like there, I guess. This guy is scary. Move you, yeah, to cover. You will be there, in there, something like that. Okay.
Follow my lead.
3,000 buffs. Oh, buried.
Face worse than this.
6. And then this whispers. Only 3. It's fine. So one enemy. That's
Hold
it.
on.
Thank you. But he's going. Okay, they are all going for later, and that's fine. Parried. Good boy. Feeble.
Let's get to
All. Okay. Ow.
On my way.
Ow.
Here we go.
Don't push away my guys from the necklace.
Let's make it quick. Let's get to it. Hold on.
Come on. Stop moving me. Oh,
Let's get to it.
I'm doing this
Out
on
of
purpose.
my
or
way.
what?
Suffering is part of the trial.
You know what I can actually do in this case? Oh yeah, baby.
Our foes reek of cowardice.
Why?
Cops play.
Okay.
None can do this better than a warrior of the All-Father. I have become the All-Father's worthy instrument. So shall it be.
And you're still standing.
Wolves reign.
Stand here.
Here we go.
And then this little one.
A temporary setback.
Let's make it quick.
This minion
Let's
have
get to
run
it.
and gone. Yeah.
Is that all you've got?
It is legible.
Hold on.
Pascal survived.
Breeding damage to Orc.
Okay. Now Henrix. It's your time to shine. Where's Echo? Here he is.
Naturally. But of course, Lord Captain. Let's see to it. For the throne's glory.
I wouldn't mind to enfeeble 3 of you.
Let's see to it.
Because you too will be enfeebled. We are as well enfeebled, yeah? Yeah. Strength, agility, and increase all incoming damage, yeah.
Do my bidding.
Okay.
Go on, beast.
Why 0? Holy Inquisition present, unnatural look. Not quite sure.
I won't object to it.
And I wouldn't mind actually to swing on this guy.
The Emperor is on our side.
Yep. Now, later.
One of
Why
us
don't
would be
you
enough.
try and go there? Yeah, I like that. Good. And I am going to... Come on! Here we are, like that.
Understood.
Oh, come on, yeah.
The order is clear. Arbitrator judges.
Okay.
Understood. It won't take long.
Okay, really damn decent. I wouldn't mind to move you here.
Accepted.
Later you
Let's
can
test our
fight
skills,
this guy.
Glato.
Bro.
Glato, we're undertaking this task.
And that's it. Okay. I forgot. I forgot. That when reloading they have attack of opportunity. Fortunately, we're fine.
Running binaric override.
What can we do? I need to get rid of that guy here. So why don't we try and get rid of them? 18%? Really?
Request approved.
And I need to blind him as well.
Abide in the host of blessed creations of the Omnisire. Explorators know one
Let's
route.
start. Oh my goodness, really? 38%. Yeah. That will not do a lot.
Tech familiar activated.
This one.
My frail organics require this.
Kasia. What shall we do?
Isn't this a
Give
job
Leg-
for the
Legrana
serfs?
done, definitely.
I'll
we
see
need
to
this
it
one.
personally.
We can do something like that. 17 is not a lot, but
It's
still
as
can
good as
do.
done.
Some tactical advantages, and we need to get rid of that, right?
I'll see to it
Henrys.
personally.
Here you go. Shall we? No, wait a minute.
You
Gotcha.
should feel honored to witness this.
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
Okay, nice. Ooh. Working on two of those.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
Can we, by the way? Maybe. Yeah, this one is not doing any damage. But we can get rid of this guy.
I'm not accustomed. Try to die with grace, at least. Isn't this a job for the serfs? That is foolishness. If I may? Me? As duty demands.
Yeah, we can get rid of the smaller targets.
Isn't this a job for the... Do not dare ask.
Now we
I'll
can
paint
actually
your
give
death
like
in
round,
colors. I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
Thank you. So that I can get rid of you. Thank you. There is one guy. What if no? Not from that point.
I am ready for whatever comes.
16. Still, let's use
Who,
this
if
one.
not me?
Nah. Ooh, like that. Look at that.
On it.
Oops. Echo. Sorry, my friend, but your
It's as good as
sacrifice will
done.
be remembered. Dude.
I'll see to it personally.
We will remove your armor like, yeah, absolutely. Absolute
Who,
removal.
if not me?
And you can kill yourself actually. Yep. Let's give Solomon some additional turns.
The Lex is inescapable.
I don't care, I have a good blockage chances. Now one more. Yeah. Do we have something to improve? No, not really. Yeah, let's
I'll
go.
make it happen.
No heretic escapes punishment.
Some good damages. Oh, you would like to hit Legrand? Yeah, good luck with that.
Here we go.
High momentum.
Okay.
The fame-hungry
Wrong
cow.
one. Wrong one. Yeah, okay.
Corpse play. Feel the icy bite of death.
Where are you going?
The
I'm not
wolf is
living.
on the hunt.
Oh, wait a minute. You're done. Okay, sorry.
None can do this better than a warrior of the All-Father! My hand is thunder! My strike is...
Now move back.
Let's make it quick!
That's...
I won't go down
Let's
easy.
do it.
itself. No. It will not work anymore. Oh, you blocked yourself up.
Vengeance will be swift.
Hold on.
You're not Choda, you're
Let's
not
see
doing
to
a
it.
lot of damage. I'm not afraid
For
of
the
you.
throne's glory. I need a foothold. Holy terror, smite your enemies.
Infibulum? Can I do it like... Yeah, we can do it like that. Oh, Echo can just stay down.
We've got a job to do, Glato. The order is clear.
Now, bunch of...
I'll take it as a priority. The Lex is inescapable.
Stocks. later.
One of us would be enough.
Apprehend. And bite. And apprehend.
Let's test our skills, Glato.
What's it?
The order is clear.
Yeah, the last bits of Inquisition forces here.
Significant value.
And this guy here, yeah. Can we finish him off like that? Yeah. That's it. Nice. But I doubt that this is the
It is
last
too
one.
early. The yoke must be activated, or all is lost.
Why am I even letting him to do this? Yep, this is definitely not the long target. Oh, hello, my extra.
Your demise is already calculated.
Versus dissonance.
15,000 HP. Teleports the enemies to the round of position across the battlefield. How good. Cone of shape directed at the enemies who lost delta damage. Okay. Shots various. Wait, we didn't restore our HP, but we lost all the buffs. How nice. Echo on 1 HP. He will not survive the buffs. Okay, then let's not waste the time, I guess.
Mark the target.
Unless we will...
It won't take long to arbitrate and judges.
Threats of purpose are unraveling.
No bleedings whatsoever.
Glato,
Then
we're undertaking
roll,
this
please.
task. Understood. The order is clear.
Yes.
Fleeting moment of integrity. Gone. The threads of purpose.
230% armor.
One of us would be
What shall I
enough.
do with you? Nice. What the f- Okay. There are some copies around. There's a bunch of hells. kill Echo. Apparently not.
Naturally.
Okay, let's buff like that, I guess. What can you do?
But of course, Lord Captain. I won't object to it.
What can we do as well? Like that?
Let's see to
like
it.
That, not bad.
Naturally.
41 damage.
I won't object to it.
Can we enfeeble this, whatever that is? Who needs the turn? Immunity to Deathless. You have to have some kind of, as long as any shot copy of the energy orb remains each time it's attacked, the stun shot will gain a staff of recapitulation and triggers the reflexive retribution on the attacker. Okay. Three copies here. Where's Cassia? Oh my goodness, she's all the way there. I guess we can.
Don't let your guard down.
Let Henrix do some more stuff now.
But of course.
Your feats of purpose are unraveling.
At least this one will work on all of you.
My gut tells me it's a bad idea. I'll see to it personally.
What if
On it.
like that?
I'll see to it personally.
Almost.
Who if not me? I'll see to it personally.
I can give it to
It's
Echo.
as good as done.
And just to increase his chances of some. Oh yes, I can give it. Okay, that'll do. Will I be able to?
I don't need luck.
Let's give
I have
Cassia
strategy.
I will use the veil a little bit. At least I hope so. That's quite good.
Step aside.
Because
The navigator is coming. Ha! If I may. Isn't this a job for the serfs? Me. If you insist, Lord Captain. You don't frighten me. Another foe painted black.
Okay, -1.
I am a navigator, not a servitor. Isn't this a job for the
-2.
Reality is a tapestry.
I'll show you why navigators are feared.
On it. I'll make it happen. I'll see to it personally.
And I can
I'll
burn
make it
down
happen.
like-
Never stood a chance.
3 of your copies is dead, yeah?
Singularity of annihilation.
Now we can actually deal some damage to you.
Who if
Still not a
me?
lot. But at least like that, I guess we will remove your armor just a little bit more. Yeah, 26% armor.
On it.
Cassia. to keep doing damage.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
Fleeting moment of integrity. Gone.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
No. Cannot. Okay, then I guess this one, but no bleeds will be available. So
Feel the icy bite of death!
3.
Providence cannot damage a star.
Why I
Don't
cannot?
dishonor the wolf with such tasks!
I would like to
Wolves
treat
reign. So shall my hand is thunder! My strike is ruin!
I'm
Yeah,
not
let's give
accustomed to
Ulfa
being
one more
ordered
time.
around.
One more time to strike. Devastating.
I have become the All-Father's worthy instrument!
If I may,
Providence cannot damage a star.
me. If you insist, Lord Captain.
And curse this guy.
Activate calculated fury algorithm.
Also blind him.
A fleeting moment
Yeah,
of
starts
integrity.
going down, starts going down. Good, good, good. Now this one,
Binary override.
this one. Now I can shoot.
I venerate you, machine spirit.
2, missed. Nice.
Fractured echoes beckon.
Hand is thunder! My strike
Okay, some
is
decent
ruin!
damages on the tree. Ow, 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 stop, 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 stop. Don't, please.
Damages
Ow.
negligible.
Whatever that was awful.
Moving into position.
How many stocks of Fury do we have? 3. Why only 3?
Let's test our skills, Galato.
Later, I need you to apprehend first of all.
A fleeting moment of integrity.
Then I will start shooting. Nice. I cannot do anything else. Do you have Growl on you? I don't see it. So, Growl. And I guess that's it.
Understood.
Like that.
The room of centuries is faster than light.
Stop moving away.
Entropy whispers through my existence.
Yeah, 500 damage.
Of purpose
Why 0? Oh my goodness. Okay, so you've called again those. We can do this.
For the throne's glory. I won't object to it.
And do you have Enfeeble on you? No. Here you go. Enjoy. You know what I can do actually?
I'll put my psychic abilities to use. Naturally. But of course, Lord Captain.
Okay, that'll do. What shall we do now? Who else? You need the voice of command.
I'll see to it personally. It's as good as done.
Wait a minute, this was Pascal. Oh, shoot. Oh well.
Combat is an equation. Your life is a negligible variable.
Who if not me?
Yeah, exactly. Who is not here? Almost.
Fleeting moments of integrity.
What was that? What was that? Yeah, okay. Just, I guess,
I challenge
charge
you,
this guy.
get.
That's a nice damage.
None can feel the icy bite of death!
You've missed everything. That's fine.
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
I'll see to it personally.
Echoes of time.
Now, Cassia, my darling, I need you. Ulfah, he already have revealed. No. There you go.
I have read tomes of military tactics.
Reveal the lights for
I'm not
you.
accustomed to being ordered around.
Some additional damage to Cassia. And let's start doing damages.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
And do you still have all the debuffs? Yeah, you still have. Yeah, nice.
If I may.
Reduce your HP, I guess we'll be fine.
I won't go down easy.
Pascal.
Request. Successfully terminated. Suffered.
Don't leave us. That's an order.
Abide in the host of blessed creations of the Undesired.
Again, we've lost. I've lost. Okay, I can just simply reactivate Echo.
The threads of purpose are unraveling.
And also,
My
I
vow
will
is to
keep
serve.
giving you some debuffs.
Setting target parameters for tech familiar unit.
And no damage.
It won't take long.
Die. Thank you.
Echoes of time.
Understood.
See their last moment.
Oh, you cannot see this guy. Okay. What?
I'll
if
take
I
it as
will do
priority.
something like that. Will you be able? Yeah, you will be able. So we can.
Glato,
use advanced
we're
tracking.
undertaking this task.
Fucking. And
One of us
try
would
and
be
prehend
enough.
this guy. Should be a bunch of damage. Oh, we don't. Oh.
Face
You know
the
what?
living weapon
Let's
of the
use
Lex.
this one.
Let's test our skills, Glato.
Later should do a lot of damage to me. Yeah,
Prominence cannot damage a star.
Glato, we're undertaking this task.
A fleeting moment
Yeah.
of integrity.
Some good damages. Another one roll. And that's it. Yeah.
Sense of purpose.
Henrix. Oh yeah, you need to reactivate Echo. Because I need this perplexed.
Your turn. I won't object to it.
Cannot damage a star.
Move here, I guess that's fine for you.
Taking calculated risk is my second nature.
You still have those, yeah. Oh, and they are permanent. That's good.
Be
Okay,
careful not to cross my gaze.
Just do damage, that's it. Like that. And like that. I've missed how much damage he suffered. Yeah, fine. Yeah, you have some armor on you, so
On it.
let's remove it. 1k damage. Oh. What? One was still alive. Did I miss something? Why can't I charge you? Don't have a clue.
I hunger for battle. My hand is thunder. My strike is ruin.
A fleeting moment.
So it shall be.
Gone.
See, I will carve
Nice
runes out of your bones.
No, too far away. I've clearly missed the moment plan. I guess one of those still was alive. Oh well. No, not for Henrix. Guess
Battlefields
some
are
of
always
there's one.
drowned in scarlet.
Advancing. Opponents cannot damage a star.
Nah. We need to do something like that.
Isn't this a job for the serfs? I am a navigator, not a servitor. Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Everyone have?
If
No,
I
you
may.
don't have. Okay, you have Riddle the Light. I don't see it on you, so here you go.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
And we can actually...
If
Yeah,
only that were
just
possible.
casting some stuff with Cassia is actually really damn important.
The realm of centuries is faster than light.
Yeah, nice.
Reality is a tapestry.
Okay, just I hope you will not feel the.
Existence.
Why there is so much more of those? That's a bit strange, but yeah, fine.
Vulnerability analysis successful. Fleeting moment of integrity gone. Tech familiar activated. The threads of purpose are unraveling. Abide in the host of the of the Omnissiah. Gone. What else but a canvas of paradoxes?
Can we give the turn to Henrix, please?
One of us would be enough.
Take later. Come to shine.
Prominence cannot damage a star.
Nice.
Accepted.
Okay, minus another
It
one.
won't take long.
Entropy whispers. The threads of purpose are unraveling.
Okay. Let's do something like that. Some additional turn.
Let's test our skills, Galato.
A prominence cannot damage a star.
Who else? Don't have only later to have. Now we can. We can actually do something like that. Yeah, we can. So
I'll make it happen.
let's do it.
Who if not me?
Double molten beam. Fine. Okay. Alpha. Can you please?
Our
Yes.
foes reek of cowardice.
Echoes of time sing their
So it shall be. Cubs disgrace.
Didn't touch.
So shall it be.
of contradictions.
We what? Can we do something like? Ah. Again, for some
None
reason,
can
it's
do this
not
better
working
than a
all
warrior of
properly
the
or not
All-Father.
working at all. Don't have a clue. But let's
The
move.
wolf is on the hunt.
2.8k left. That's not a lot.
So it shall. I have become the All-Father's worthy instrument. Perish.
We can keep shooting.
My hand is thunder! My strike is ruin!
Come on, 95%. Stop missing, please.
Wolves! Feel the icy bite of
Now
death!
punch. 200. Such a huge punch.
I don't like that.
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
So shall my hand is thunder! My strike is ruin!
Almost done. Almost done.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
Oh my god, this was awful. Oh. Don't tell me there is going to be a face through. Oh, and now it's in the machine. No, 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 I'm going to destroy it. No, 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 no. Down shot. The I'm sorry, I was so freaking nervous about this fight that I've somehow managed to lose my voice during not speaking. The ancient monster struggles against the engine manacles of the yoke. It's impossible powers that make reality itself burst at the same are now being forced into a compact dungeon, quark by quark, returning it to a cruel and painful non-existence in the moment. It could struggle harder, but something is hindering it. You are the cause of this hindrance. Only now does the gunshot turn its focus to you, for the battle was nothing more than the reflexive resistance of an alien mind absorbed in the completely different range of thoughts and responses. But now it is thinking about you, and its thoughts so corporeal that you can sense them and know them. It seeks an end to the confrontation, and it is capable of resolving in a way that would benefit all. More and more tears appear all over the shard's form. As the yoke absorbs its power, it becomes increasingly harder for the shard to maintain its physical structure. Each imperfection you inflict brings the star predator closer to the imprisonment. I actually would like to destroy this. Ah! You've decided to take the form of Theodora Van Valences. Really, I hate her. As yet another layer of reality cracks, a figure appears before you. Her, after giving you probing and appraising looks, Theodora permits herself a slight smile. Yeah, my own opinion, we should not make this. It was imprisoned not without the reason, and imprisoned by the freaking. Or maybe it's not imprisoned here by the. No, it looks like it's imprisoned by the Necrons. Deliver a final blow. I consign you to oblivion without end, monster. I'm not talking to those. And oh, it's burning. The strike leaves another fracture on its eternal body, forcing the Titan to expend one more grain of its intention to maintaining its physical form, and that is all it takes, its power to start flowing into the yoke in an endless stream The ancient monstrosity lets out an enraged howl. For it's the second time in an eternity that its freedom is being usurped in so forceful a fashion. It's called not without the reason the predator, you know? As you stand before the yoke-controlled altar, you gaze upon it. Possibly the greatest instrument of destruction in the history of your race. The key that unlocks the gates to the nigh unfiltering highest power. A weapon. A cogitator block that was designed to transmit orders to the imprisoned Ctan shatters into pieces. It is a weapon, no longer merely a prison. Yeah, that's good. This is all I want. That's it. Whoa. Let me see. Overcome and overpower. You completed the game on, oh yeah, daring difficulty or a bow. Yeah, of course. It is almost the biggest difficulty. Grand finale, you finished the game. Oh, we finished the game. The Ctan Shards was destroyed, the shadow of calamity threatening the Corona's expanse. Should the ancient god be ever unshackled had been lifted, at least for a time. Gathering its bleeding walls together against the Rogue Trader restored order in the expanse without compromise, protecting the face and leaving behind any notion that the region could ever be beyond his righteous justice. An expansion began that would slowly turn the sector in a new province of Imperium where Rogue Traders were no longer needed. The von Valance's dynasty was given a privilege of becoming the stewards of the expanse. The Rogue Trader led many campaigns of conquest against Xenos enclaves and heretic nests. Karat Val, the infamous disciple of the ruinous powers, gathered forces in corrupted system to challenge the defender of the creed. Greater confrontation was unavoidable. Strict obedience by the law and devotion of the imperial creed brought the great renown of the Rogue Trader. Every planetary turn on every vault in the sector. Thousands of prayers were offered up to Golden Throne, praising the name of Guardian of the Corona's expanse. Having lost its leader, a lacking a worthy successor, the Chorda dynasty began to weaken. The grim legacy of the abominable Aspice revealed itself, and the Protectorate felt in chaos, gasping. Climate tore the defenseless demands apart. Resting the temptations that besieged him, Caligos Winterscale returned to his domain and began to piece together the shattered remains of his protectorate. Until his dying day, his actions and thoughts were dedicated to saving abandoned worlds and protecting survivors. Alas, he was not able to achieve much in the time he was allotted. He breathed his last breath on the same throne that he refused to leave for decades, adamantly refusing augmentics that would restore mobility and power to his legs. I guess hard reminder of his deeds. Oh, this guy died. The cult of San Dursus continued to indefectible struggle to spread the face around the expanse and expose the wild transgression of authorities. The stronger and the wealthier a planet was, the less it Rulers wanted to see the Black Blood preachers. Riots and assassinations pushed the cult to the place where it felt most confident, the frontier. Yeah, people are up to religion when everything is bad. When everything is good, they forget and even don't want to listen to it. After the death of Reverend, yeah, Dolorosa, a man called Chaplain, took over the leadership of the Drusan mission. The Choda just killed him like the first turn. I don't know how I was supposed to protect him. Lucky chances just to load all the time until he will survive the first turn. I don't know. I wasn't loading anything. Oh, I've loaded something once, I believe. I don't remember what. Or maybe no. He did. He hid his name, but not his crimes or his partial past. With the resolve of an experienced warfare, he stressed the cult and even led his fellow believers on military expeditions against brigands, enforcing order and converting depraved captives to the faith. Oh. Opticon 22. In the following years, the Cognizance fleet slowly and deliberately left the explored system of the expanse for the farthest remote regions. Observation stations and claimed worlds were abandoned, and even efforts to become a derelict. Statistical divination warned the fleet conclave of the grim events awaiting the expanse, and they decided to deliver their fellows from the coming storm, yet they did not share the truth with the lay people. The schism of discontinuous cycle engulfed the entire Cognizance fleet, and soon the civil war was over. Disregarding the commandments of their forefathers, the explorators started down a dangerous path of new comprehension, creation, and revision of procedures and algorithms. The fleet was united once more, and in its unity it was ready to stare down any horrors standing in the way of the catechism of maintenance and operation. Marcus Dominus Opticon 22, one of the first hailed the return of the Messiah, took the helm of the Mother Squadron of the Cognizance fleet. Unquestionably embracing the teachings of discontinuing the cycle, he personally saw on the crushing of any renegades who did not accept the Messiah, world and truth, and earned himself identifier Chrome Scourge. Profitable deals made between Fellowship of the Void and von Valancius dynasty helped them subdue smaller brigand squadrons in the sector. Many worlds and stations saw the opening of Fellowship dens, in which grotesquely sincere pirates representatives took kickbacks from traders in exchange for safe passages. Naturally, the servants of von Valancius dynasty and people under the Rogue Trader's protection were safe from the Fellowship of the Void attacks, mostly. For many years, old Riza presided over the captains of the Fellowship. At the end of her life, she once again took the helm of the ship and led the unprecedented attack on the Mother Squadron of Cognizance fleet, during which the attackers managed to seize a dozen transport ships loaded with some Messiah's sacred gifts. Yeah, definitely not going to help the Riza again. Violence through the expanse put many on their guard, and as a result, Kazbala Commission business declined. Soon rumors surfaced among the cult traders about cult commission that has made it through the maw and into the expanse. professed purpose was to audit assets and take measure of their restructurate operation. These words carried with them an ominous threat. Vadim Toka is Leech of Footfalls, survived 14 assassination attempts and toward no less than the 2000 scheme before a shot finally took his life. The esteemed Leech funeral was held in the great secrecy with only his closest entourage being permitted to view his corpse, which spawned some peculiar rumors. The Imperial Navy, wary of the rise of Unvalancers, they saw themselves as dogs guarding a flock of the Emperor's subject. And there was new master of the pact. Therefore, the dynasty was watched with utmost diligence, and admirals feared that one day they would have to go to war against Rogue Trader. Chartis, captain, found the Stormfast and the companions merchant company excelling in trade and acquiring a substantial escort fleet. After 3 decades, he traveled to the Maw to return to Imperium in the hopes of obtaining the fabled warrant of trade. It was not known how his venture ended. The great search for the Marshal had so weakened the Adeptus Arbites that their new leader had to spend the rest of their life restoring order within the organization. While the Arbites were busy dealing with the internal problems, lawlessness and disobedience flourished through the expanse. Yeah, that was a bad decision. Looks like Dagoners continued to grow for 2 decades until the terrifying rebellion put a decisive end to its prosperity. A genetic abomination known as Gene Stealer cult infiltrated the hives of Dagons, and oh, we didn't done with Gene Stealers. And tried to take over the world. Millions were exterminated in purges, and streets battles destroyed many hives. Setting Dagons back centuries in depriving on its chances to become a capital of the expanse. Oh my god. Yavagama washed off the stains of former defilement and became known as a pious and productive world, hard-working and inquisitive study of the mysteries of technology glorified the Deus Mechanicus. Yavagama grew, and new manufacturing were founded until disturbing reports started to trickle in many years later. It seemed that someone had secretly taken control of colony, shrouding it in the tangle of conspiracy. Neither inquires nor threats to the tech breeds or excursion helped. Someone in the shadows was waving the web and making secret plans. Mysterious xeno anomalies plagued Janos for many years. The ghosts of inhumans who had controlled the planet continued to haunt the land. The serfs suffered from strange maladies, and the agri-complexes were inexplicably struck by blight and famine. The servants of the Rogue Trader feared the ghastly planet and sought to be transferred of the filthy agrarian colony at the first opportunity. 5 years after Epitaph campaign, Weebor's 6 died out as a result of an unknown scourge that came from beneath the ground. Convicts and overseers were poisoned, mangled, or just disappeared. However, the slaves' barracks were quickly repopulated, for there was no shortage of outcast and criminal in the expanse. Folsom grew in and continued to draw believers to it under the enlightened rule of the Rogue Trader. Alas, not every soul among them was pure. Breaches of degenerate interpretations of the Imperial Creed. False prophets and madmen also came hoping to find a flaw in the Holy War. Fighting dangerous heresies like the Neo-Malpian sects led to regular bloody purges and earned Falston a grim reputation. With the fall of the unholy patron, the Edge of Daybreak, the cult of the Final Dawn, perished as well. Every cell of the cult was hunted down and eliminated. Rumors that some worshippers of the ruinous power have managed to get away hiding the writings of the warp banished lord under the ropes were baseless. Left without mission or a leader, the Wool Bearers retreated to the depths of Immaterium. Their last act of vengeance was bloody assault on Footfall. The populace of several asteroids was exterminated or enslaved, and the statue of God Emperor was badly damaged. After recovering from Chod's regime, Footfall reclaimed its status as a trading hub, The Expanse. Having learned a bitter lesson, Vadam Toka created the Footfall Partisans militia, a well-equipped mercenary army that answered only to him. Modicum to order returned to the station. The charges that Von Valancius dynasty dynasty brought to Footfall endured on the station long after. Poorhouses opened by the order of the rogue trader saved many hungry and homeless from death. Unfortunately, this disturbed the station's delicate ecosystem. No longer freezing to death, the empty compartments or tormented by epidemics, those who lived in poverty on Footfall began to choke the station, leading to a sharp rise in crime. Organ traders, illegal augmenting specialists, and savage gangs of unverse profiltrated. Left without sun, the Rykard system ceased to exist. It is now a frigid planet spawned away into a darkness, no longer held by the gravitational pull of the stars. A century later, a fragment of Rykard Menoeus entered the Furibundu system and was snared by void miners. A piece of its rock was delivered to Footfall with reverence and used in the restoration of the God Emperor's statue as a final memorial to the world devoured by corruption. After Rogue Trader's departure, a fleet arrived on the Tessera equipped with hypogene material extractors, intending to destroy the cursed mineral in its eternity, but with every block of Tesserium the fleet obliterated. The planet's denizens wasted away as well. Small animals were the first to die, then the world reeled from a series of epidemic, and soon afterward its people lost the ability to procreate. A few made it off the doomed world, only to wither away under the strange stars. Rumors of rotten remains of Eldari craft will spread around the expanse. Explorators, privateers, Kazbalika agents, and anyone hungry for easy money all rushed to Frontier system to vie for a piece of the prize. Some were swallowed by the warp, while the others perished in the skirmish with the rivals. The most skilled and fortunate returned empty-handed after decades of searching. The colossal ship, as big as Imperial World, simply vanished as if it had never existed, but the legend of the forbidden treasure lived on and continued to bring daring souls to ruins. Half a century later, the expanse trembled to echo of Eldari war sounds. Myriad warbands appeared out of nowhere, leaving a trail of blood in the wake before disappearing into webway gates, masterfully hidden from the eyes of Monkey. The children of Asurin had come to avenge the death of Scraftle Trudach. Their woeful retribution lasted many decades until both races were worn and out of blood to spill. Somewhere in the undergrowth of the reality lay Komarov, woven from manifold other dimensions and illuminates as always with the light of stolen suns. Its streets ever filled with dust streams and agony. Any misfortunate experience the dark city became another scar on its appealing face. Lost among thousands of other wild blasphemies. As long as pain pulls in the blood-soaked spires, the insatiable and unshakable Komarov continued its fighting through the webway along with the Uncharted ruler, the leader of Cabal, the Black Heart, and the most dangerous of all Drukhari. Somewhat whacked. After the rogue traders visit, dimensional rifts open around the spire of the Riven Tempest, flooding the streets of Komarov with demons. This incursion terrified Komarov. The Cabal of Blackheart managed to stop it, but some Archons saw the event as a sign of their leader's weakness. Others interpreted it as grim omen of the eternity of the Dark City. The fall of the Cabal of the Riven Tempest united Komarov for the brief and bloody moment. The elites of the Dark City set their squabbles aside and found a new game in the tearing apart the domain of Archon Yermeris. The fate of Riven Tempest reminded the other Cabals that nothing lasts forever in the Dark City, save the city itself. The dimensional gate leading to the Necron tomb vaults was sealed, and not a soul knew that transpired on the other side, but now and then rumors came from the fringes of the system settled by humanity, rumors of sickle-shaped ships that appear and disappear suddenly without showing any signs of hostility yet. Following latest destructions, its tie ended up in the tenacious grip of administratum. The clerks stashed the wealth of the Corona Suspense away in warehouses. A few years later, a decision was made to transfer tribute across the mall, where the barges carrying the immense wealth were lost without a trace. Oh yeah, of course it is. The Voxmaster Vigdis of the Toleman dynasty was long heard in the Corona Suspense, tampering the arrival of rogue trader. It brought glad tidings to the faithful and instilled horrors in heretics awaiting righteous retribution. After her death, Vigdis was granted an honor of being immortalized in a herald silver skull. For many centuries to come, her words prized the Van Valentia dynasty, transmitting orders across them. Master Helmsman Raver diligently executed his duties until his dying day without once coming to sleep, sweat, embrace. Only when a piece of shell penetrated the breached armored hull and was stopped by the stance officer unyielding chest did he finally know rest, leaning against his trusty helm. Sanctifying his health in diligent service to rogue trader and letting his waistline expand even more, the High Factorum Yanis watched over the dynasty's riches for years. The day his body was found sprawled over paperwork in his office, his assassin came forward with his assistant came forward with 2 reports. The most esteemed Yanis has passed away of natural causes due to complications of a weakened heart. And as regards your assets, everything is order. Oh, Yanis! Yokasta Sobek carried on in her service as a master-at-arms, maintaining order on the decks with Maul and Moose. Over the years, she took several husbands, and her descendants came to be named Sobeks of the Void, a lesser offshoot of the eminent aristocratic clan from the capital world. There were whispers among the crew that one of Mistress Sobek's children had Viserion blood in him. Ho ho ho! Something of the noble features particular to that family could be discerned in the young man's gentle face. Whether it was true, whether Yokasta's resolute, uncompromising nature could have and had attracted the venerable Sensual remained a mystery. Oh, you old dogs. Zachary Weiss, Charm Master of Astropods, turned his shame and repentance into an iron chain binding his soul. Cold and detached, he would never again take a personal apprentice or become close with subordinate. He dedicated himself to impeccable service, carrying out the Lord Captain's orders and surviving at least 7 incidents that wiped out entire astropathic shore. The former prefect was sentenced to tie accounting duty for the rest of her life. For several years she inhabited a tiny room shaked with papers until one day she left the life going out of her withered body. She assembled her few subordinates and meticulously handed over her various responsibilities. Her final words were, "This completes the readings of the list. Rank to clerk in Scribia Vulture is hereby stepping down for death-related reason." High Overseer Grigoras Strach of the Webos 6 rendered his duties with a zeal unfathomable to the common mind. Under his leadership, the penal world became a paragon of order and place of incarcerations that criminal feared more than death. Strash spent his final years in small damp room, disturbingly reminiscent of a jail cell. Oh, so he did it to himself. He declined every award and honor for his sedition service and preferred solitude to any kind of company. Urban Divestim cared more about preserving the influence of his line than the well-being of the Protectorate. His blind ambition lost him his governor's seat and the respect of his family. Within a few generations, one of the largest houses of the Guns turned into an obscure family of petty aristocrats. Gapak missed the moment when her family, which had previously functioned like well-oiled machines, started to fall apart, wrecked by infiltrating. Among her distant relatives, many blamed Turiana for the Kiava Gamma disaster. Soon the Gapak family splintered into warring factions and spent centuries locked in violent struggle, only occasionally punctuated by futile attempts of reunite the house. Sobek was loyal to Rock Trader to the last. Despite all the rumors to the contrary, finding little affection among the subject of family. He stayed true to himself, remaining the forthright serf and pious person. Macharis strived to ensure that every soul in his charge felt justifiable dread for both him and the god Emperor. Over the years, and the elder Sobek even grew closer to the rock trader. At last, as far as such cold and ill disposed person could. After he proved himself dutifully and merciless warrior, he became the warden of Dagons and vigilantly guarded the Lord Captain's life and peace. Members of House Viserion served the dynasty faithfully and loyally, amassing more and more power. A century later, they had finally gained the respect enjoyed by other noble houses, yet power and luxury can dull any blade. And now, pampered and idle aristocrats were scarcely recognizable as the descendants of formidable Senchal Viserion. Yeah, it is always like that. Clementina Viserion, granddaughter of Abelard and Chancellor of Dagonos, executed her duties irreproachably and even found time to school the younger generation for her family, I guess. Irreproachably, like perfectly, something like that. She was an equally skilled mentor, chancellor, and political operative. After a century of immaculate service, she surprised everyone by leaving her position and becoming the first mate on trade ship. She would later admit, like a true Viserion, that she had always had a passion for ships and voidfaring. Branches of House Gapak and Viserion became intervened for a time after marriage of Astaria and Vincent. To the great sadness of the couple and the great amusement of the spiteful Dagon's nobility, their marriage produced no children, just like her ancestors. Astaria Viserion Gapak decided her life dedicated her life to service, crushed by the events that shook the stability of his house and his inability to provide and hear. Vincent lived in wife's shadows. When his time came, he passed away without notice. Harlequin, known as Nocturne Oblivion, visited the Expanse once again. Sneaking into Dagonos, he came to the Rock Trader's palace and left him a special gift, a case of Eldaric rafting, unmistakably ancient and precious, adorned with the rune of an eye inside in a triangle. Only the Lord Captain knew what it contained. The Harlequin candidly warned him that he was drawing the Von Valancien's dynasty into a deadly dance, shaking doom that all will freeze with the threats of terror loom. Then he promptly departed, and not without the reason. A few hours later, assassins from the Dark City appeared, following his trail, and were mercilessly killed. Their armor bore the signs of Cabal of the Black Heart. Oh yeah, revenge. The savage deed to the Gordei Skatov witnessed the footfall traumatized him forever. His architectural genius was shattered. Only the rare collection of true... Oh yeah, I remember something like that. There was the architect, the guy. That doesn't matter. The fact that Von Valancien's flagship has been infected with the gene still occurred corruption was kept secret. The rock trader prestige and the reputation had to be protected from harm, and all that remained was to hope that no one No new seeds of aberration were sprouting on the dark corners of the Corona's expanse. We didn't complete the Gene Stealer Girls fully, unfortunately. Abelard Viserion remained the Lord Captain Sinshal and the right hand until his dying breath. House Viserion, cleared of accusation of mutiny, dedicated itself to Dagon's fleet. When, years later, Abelard left this world, the worthless successor of his family received the honor of inheriting the high office of Sinshal. After victory on Epitaph, Argenta left the Rogue Trader. An insatiable flame burned brighter and brighter in her soul, hungry for vengeance, and so the sister embarked on her own personal crusade. At first, she hunted the exterminated the remains of followers of the Final Dawn. Then she pursued those who had abandoned them, and then anyone in whom she saw a hint of heresy. I don't care about Argenta actually, I care about... Okay, Kibela. The Bloodspawn went performed a great reading on the Emperor's turret, and the card of the Knight showed her code a new path and new teaching. Kibela raised a generation of proud and fervent warriors and led the Scarlet and Black Army out of the shadows to descend upon the multitude of wolves and haunt the faceless in the name of the undying Emperor. Rivers of split unclean blood drenched the souls of wolves where the blood-spawn webbed seeds sprout. Planetary rulers outlawed and hunted down the death cultists to point of the starting full-blown wars, but their armies were hopelessly outmatched by a host led by the Vizier's will and her powerful foresight guided by the Emperor's turret. Hendrix van Carlox, the former interrogator of the Order Xenos, took the mantle of the Lord Inquisitor after his mentor's death, receiving both the Inquisitor's rosette and the duty of defending the sector from the enemies of humanity. Van Carlox became the new warden of the Corona Expanse. That's good. Oh, yeah, most important. Despite scandalous rumors about a love affair with the Rogue Trader, Lady Navigator Cassia continued to accompany her lover among the stars and expanse for the time. Their love was delicate and selfless. The Lord Captain and the Lady Navigators wordlessly understood and accepted each other's feelings. Even after Cassia ascended the throne as Navigator, she spurned all claims on her hand and heart, remaining loyal to her first and only love. As the years passed, mutations transformed her body, but the bond between the Lord Captain and the Lady Navigator endured, and they continued to find solace in consolation in each other. After her traverse with Rogue Trader, Cassia Osella returned to bosom of her house, where her circle and the Great Regent declared her a new Navigator. Accustomed to relying on the Lord Captain for everything, Cassia became an obedient servant of the Von Valacian's dynasty, making every effort to help her friend and mentor, even when doing so harmed the interests of House Osella. Years later, House Osella was wrecked by a wave of brutal murders. Unknown assailants butchered navigators, gouging the atlases from their chests. Lacking an iron will and aptitude for command, Navigator Cassia was not able to build a sufficient bulwark around her rule, and disgruntled members of House Osella dedicated to the rebel. They set out to depose Lady Cassia and install a worthy protector on the throne instead. Their plan only half worked. To avenge Cassius' death, the Rogue Trader brutally crushed anyone who bore the Ursula name. Holy fuck. That's all. Okay, following the transitions of halls at the Adeptus Abad, Salmon rejoined its ranks, where he remained in service for the rest of his life. Implacable and incorruptible, Solomon was thrice offered the position of a vice marshal, which he refused every time. Towards the end of his life, Antar sought still a humble proctor, wielded an authority surpassing that all of his superior officers. This was likely the reason for the final and the only successful attempt on his life. Abelard, Viserion, and Solomon Nathan spent most of their infrequent meetings playing regicide, to which the Sinchal had introduced the proctor. Meticulously recorded by Abelard Adjutant, the games soon found their way into the collection of the best ones ever played in the Expanse, and were later referred by many noble regicide aficionado. When the first officer Viserion passed away before he could finish the last march in long series of draws, Solomon attended his funeral in full dress and regalia, and placed regicide piece on his grave. Oh, duty demanded that Magus Henneman and Marshal Antar part ways. During the last meeting, Pascal made a few final modifications to the later design, increasing the cybermassive service life severfold. Whether the gift had any impact on Solomon's is uncertain, but no more than one occasion having his faithful dog at his side would turn out to be his salvation in even the darkest of days. After joining Stormbiter, Sofa Zanderlong soon became the pack leader, taking the place of Torvald, who met an honorable end. The new leader sent the message to Fenris, stating his intention to remain in the Expanse. There was too many enemies yet lurking in these haunting grounds that deserved the Allfather's wrath. Legend paved the formidable path in gold. Okay. Such was the echo of deeds of Rogue Trader of House Von Valances. Deeds that transformed the Coronos Expanse and prepared it for even darker and more violent. But those are events of different story. This one has come to an end. There is only war in this world, yeah? All cat games. Okay. Ooh, I can see a lot of Russian names here. Which yeah, okay. That's my personal opinion. I will not say anything about that. But the game turns out to be really damn interesting. It's really long one. I like it. The games like that is, well, I can say it's not for the YouTube or streams, but they are good for personally for you if you into the games like that. This, well, I guess this game will be standing on the same spot as the Baldur's Gate 2 for me. I haven't played yet Baldur's Gate 3, I cannot say anything about it, but Divinity Original Sin, 2, I guess, original sin. Yeah, yeah, the same. I'm really pleased by the game. It's not that hard, but it's too damn interesting. But in the end, I wanted to complete this game as fast as possible because it's taking too long. Yeah, I guess the games like that. Maybe someday I will continue playing the games like that, but not now. We still have some places to be. We still have some games to play. We still have some other worlds to conquer, to visit, to see. And as always, guys, I thank you very much for your attention. Thank you very much for your presence. And as always, wishing you a good day, and I will see you in the different worlds. Bye bye.